be back again.
Hey y'all, guess what? I am back with another video. I know I have been MIA, you guys, and I apologize, but guess what? I am back and I have something great in store for you guys. So if you're new here, welcome to School Psych Sunday. I am Brandy, also known as B, the School Psych. And in today's video, we're going to go into the interview questions. What does an interview look like as a school psychologist? They can be very stressful. I'm going to help you out because I have just launched my Teachable website that gives you over 100 interview questions that you may be asked in the school psych interview. And I also uploaded some other resources with sample reports that look at specific learning disability, autism, intellectual disability, other health impairment, emotional disturbance. So those are all on my Teachable website. So make sure you go to check it out. I'm going to have the link below. I also launched my website. I also launched my website, you guys, and it's betheschoolpsych.com. So make sure you take the time to go check that out. I will link it below. So if you have any questions, if you want some coaching, some consulting with a school psychologist, go and book me online at betheschoolpsych.com. See, that's a play on words. You be the school psych. So you're becoming the school psych if you're not already a school psychologist. So be the school psych, B for Brandy. I love it. Can't get no better than that. But anyways, so I'm going to go over a couple of the interview questions that I have put in the Teachable website. Now there is a ton of them. I can absolutely not go over all 100, but like I said, the Teachable, you can talk to me once you've downloaded the program, the interview. Once you've downloaded the interview questions, you can talk to me in that website if you have any questions. And if you want in-depth consulting with the interview questions, make sure you just book me like I mentioned before. So yes, you guys. So let's get right into the questions. Oh, it feels so good to be back, you guys. I missed you guys. When I say the last 2 months of the school year have been hectic, but it's the end and I'm celebrating. It's summertime. I'm gonna live my best life. Anyways, so as you can see, psychologist, my shirt, psychologist, boring, school psychologist, dab on it. Anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into the video with these questions. On the Teachable website, I've included several role-playing scenarios that you may be asked. I've also included some other professional experiences, questions, knowledge of content materials, planning skills, relationships with administration, staff, parents, and students, roles and responsibilities, personal qualities, behavioral questions, and your skills. One of the questions that I have listed in the interview question that you may be asked is, what is your standard battery? What is the battery that you use when you get an initial assessment? You can also explain your standard battery that you use when you're doing a triennial assessment. So what I do include in my assessment with the standard battery is the first portion is background information, family, educational history, standardized testing that they've already taken, hearing and vision screenings. Also, if they've been previously tested. You can also include if they have mental health history. You can also include their developmental history, any other issues with their health, whether they have seizures or ADHD. So you can all include all that information in your background. Also, the standard battery of assessments that I use, I always give a cognitive assessment in my initial assessment. I always give the psychological processing assessment. So that's auditory, visual, sensory motor, attention, all of the areas of psychological processing. I assess. I also look at the academic achievement, so reading and writing and math. So an achievement test that is given, either mostly it's the Woodcock-Johnson that is used or the KTEA. Also look at the standard battery, language and communication, motor skills, social, emotional, and adaptive skills. I usually give out rating skills. You can use the parent ratings, the teacher ratings, and if the student is old enough, a self-report. So that is for the social, emotional. You can also include like some vocational areas, the career area into your initial assessment, and like a short student interview that you can give with the student just to get some information from that student and build rapport so you kind of can learn about the student. So you can also include that. Then, so when you talk about your standard battery, you can go over just the assessments or everything that you put into an initial assessment, which includes write, review, interview, observe, and test. Okay, so another question I have is, what is a manifestation determination? Okay, so what a manifestation determination is, there's a behavior that is in question. Typically, students get a manifestation determination when they had behavioral problems that have been occurring throughout the school year, and before they reach 10 days of suspension, if you want to have any disciplinary action taken against the student, you have to have a manifestation determination. Because in the state of California, can only be suspended for 10 days because they have rights as a student with a disability. And if further disciplinary action needs to be taken outside of those 10 days, you have to do what you call, like I just mentioned, you have to do a manifestation determination. So when you do the manifestation determination, you look at the behavior in question and determine if that was a manifestation of the student's disability. So I could give you an example of some of the manifestations that I've had to do. So when they ask you that, you can piggyback off of the question and give them an example. So I can give you an example. So a student who's in middle school, him and his friends, which are all in special education, have fireworks on campus, and they light the fireworks and put them in the trash can and they explode. The students are suspended, and then we have to do a manifestation. One of the students' eligibility is their disability that they are qualified under for special ed services is other health impairment due to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which includes impulsivity. So impulsiveness. This student has been documented to have impulsivity. Disability has shown in this act. So it was determined that this is a manifestation because it is previously recorded that this student has impulsiveness and does not think before acting. He does not think about the consequences that may occur if he does something that is against the school's policy. So this student's manifestation determination was ruled to be, yes, it is a manifestation of his disability. So that is an example. The IEP team must agree. Typically, I do. Typically, the school psychologist does the manifestation determination review, but it's a team effort. You collaborate with the team to find out all the information. You interview students, staff, you talk to the parents, just a collaborative effort to find out as much information about the student and the conduct in question and the disability to determine if in fact it is a manifestation of the student's disability. So that's just one scenario. There's plenty of other scenarios that I have encountered. So if you have any questions after you have downloaded the interview questions, you can discuss some of the things that you have questions about. You can also book me for a coaching consultation service. So, and that is at my betheschoolpsych.com. So, yes, you guys go ahead and check out my website. I'm gonna leave everything below. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next School Psych Sunday, where we will go over some more of you guys' questions about the school psychology field. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm back.